for in the season. I just want to show you like a little bit of how drafting is looking out. So I am trying my hardest to see if there's any viable replacement for Ford. This is what the left outside linebacker class looks like. Pitiful. Here's what the right looks like. So out of all of those players, that's how many of them are trash. So then I went to look to middle linebacker to see if any of them could maybe move to the outside, and there's only two there. But Will Spencer, he's captured my eye. I'm probably going to draft him if I can. And then I also looked at the cornerback class to see if I could get anyone to replace Revis. It's a lot of red. 2. And then, of course, the later round ones, but they're only going to be like 71, 72 overall, so it's not even going to be worth it. But I have looked like a little bit into offensive line for help. I haven't scouted that much of that yet, but... But it is what it is. So we're going to face the 49ers, and this is going to be our last home game for a while. Like, we had a lot of home games early on in the season. But if you look at this, so we... Hello, Zach. We already have a 2-hour delay, so that's good. Zach, I sent you some messages over Skype. I want you to read those, but do not, I swear to you, do not do... Anyway, but, look, there's a 4-game stretch of away games before I get a little breather, in quotation marks, against the Steelers, who I always struggle against, and then 2 more away games. So, we need this victory here, because the way the playoff picture is shaping up, we're probably going to need to be 10-6 to make it, if things stay around the same pace that they're heading. Oh yeah, of course, the Chargers are only undefeated team. Thank God they're my division, but AFC North, Browns are locking down that top spot. Go Browns, and then, look at this. They're all 4-4. So, I mean, you gotta compete with that, and then the Bills that have just beaten us are 5-3. So they're locking down the 5th seed. So, it's gonna be me, the Jets, maybe the Raiders or Broncos that then catch up, but probably not. And then just the entire AFC South competing for a couple spots. I don't think hopefully the Steelers and Browns aren't going to try and take away anything from us, but shooting for a wild card. In terms of like re-signing, I re-signed Conley for 2 years. It was expensive, but I don't know. I haven't scouted any wide receivers yet, but we'll see. Because he's a good guy. So, I mean, I want to keep him around. He's young. But hopefully this is going to be a nice, easy game, and we can dominate the 49ers. I just need Mahomes to be like Mahomes 2 weeks ago against the Broncos. He was amazing there. Not so well against the Bills. Hunt's going to be like fully ready to go next week. So that's going to be good. And in terms of receiving, Hill is probably the only one that's going to break 1,000 unless like a Nunwa goes off. Maybe Rodgers, because I think they're 2 and 3 in terms of receiving yards. But the way the running backs have been, I would not be surprised if I have 4 rushers over 500 yards. Because Hunt's going to be getting a lot of the carries when he gets back, and Rodgers and McIntyre, they're both about 150 away, and Mahomes is about 300 away. So it wouldn't be surprising to see it.
It's the 49ers going up against the Chiefs. For the call, let's send you out to the
we needed Kelsey earlier in the season. We needed him. I mean, Quarsh was a good fill-in. I don't know if I should re-sign Harris or not. Demetrius Harris, he's a 77 overall. I have Quarsh going above him because he's better catching, because Harris cannot catch very well. But I don't know if I'm gonna re-sign him. I'm gonna scout the tight end draftees and see if I can get anyone. Because Harris is asking for more money than it's worth. Of course, the Jets won. That's not helpful. See, that's going to get the point in the season where we have to put personal bias aside and then just root for teams that I need to lose. See, like the Browns, Falcons. Falcons are probably my second favorite team. I'm rooting for the Browns. And I'm rooting for the Bengals in that one. That was dumb. Ooh, that was dumb. No, not a nice hit. That was dumb. I don't know who I'm gonna root for in that one. If they could like end in like a super loss where they all just like get -4 for the records, that'd be perfect. All right, Conley, I just signed you to a contract extension. Why don't you earn it on this play? Oh, come on. Dang it. I had circle, but I thought I could run it. That's dumb.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Is she off tomorrow?
Only 2 punts for him last week in the
snow, tornadoes, you know.
Fielded at the 20.
Either one, really.
Punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
I think 6:30 to 9:30. Pretty sure. But I don't think we're going to last till 9:30, so. You know. KKK, that's not appropriate.
And that'll make this a 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
But Zach, read what I sent you in Skype. Because that looks ridiculously fun.
And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this
like I was all hype when I saw it.
And that'll set them back 5. 2nd down, offense behind the sticks.
So in terms of like stat progression and everything, offense, we're like dead last by miles now in passing game, top 4 in run game. But the only thing we're really leading in that's good is sacks. We are leading in sacks. And hopefully we're going to have a lot less sacks against us. Eric Fisher's returning 3 weeks early. I mean, I gotta take risks at this point. So Fisher's back out there.
That was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
To throw is Beathard.
Beathard.
Throwing the out route and complete. That's Cox. And he'll bring it up here to
Is Garoppolo hurt?
40-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage.
Zach, avoid that game as much as you can. That's going to be an experience for all of us. All right, because that game looks so good. And then I forgot all about it, and now it's like out. I'm like, oh, So I hopped on PlayStation Store, and it was on sale for a couple bucks. So I immediately bought it. So we're playing that thing. So just don't look at anything. Don't look it up.
Here's Beathard to throw.
Ah.
Haul it in. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. I don't think
Yeah, Zach, just remain blind about the whole thing. Avoid all knowledge about it.
But 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it. Because now, everyone
Oh yeah, trailer videos are fine, yeah.
jumps up. Everyone's
Ah.
easy about what they're doing out there.
It's coming back. I don't know why you're so happy, Beathard.
Themselves and expressing.
Hopefully it's coming
Just
back.
keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
But yeah, Zach, there's a lot of like trailers on like YouTube and stuff. So pull up you can like watch a trailer. I think it's like a minute. And you can see what it's going to be like. So that's why I don't want anyone to know. Because I had forgotten all about it. And then Jacksepticeye had uploaded a video of it. I'm like, oh my god. And I forgot all about it. So, I got it now. Ah, tackle him. Tackle him. Anyway, back to this. Sorry. Niners, could you, like, stop? I wouldn't mind it if you do. I don't know when we're going to get Houston back, but Nicholas has not been Houston.
They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going.
Oh, come on. I didn't think they were going to run it.
On any drive is good opening drive. That's a tone setter. 9 yards on the play and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only
So, Zach, based on, like, the record of everyone in the AFC South, what do you think I'd probably need to get to record-wise to make it to the playoffs? Babineau! Good job, Babineau. But, like, if you had to probably, like, just guess based on, like, how everything's going. Probably 10-6, right?
For the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
10-6, maybe 11-5.
Execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case,
Because I'm not winning the division.
come up with the ball.
Unless, like, Phillip Rivers and Bosa and Ingram, not Ingram, Gordon, like, if they all die on the Chargers.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
9 plays for this drive. They had, like, 3 holding calls. It's insane.
Movement again, and they'll march even further backward.
You wonder why you guys are 2-6.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still second down.
I didn't even hear it. I get up at 5:40. I didn't even hear it. So I was getting up and I was getting breakfast around, and then Dad was also awake. He's like, "What are you doing? You don't have school." And I'm like, "What?" Oh, come on, guys. Face mask. Really? You're doing so good. Come on.
Face mask. Defense.
I didn't even hear about it.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get
But
any part of it.
for me, best case scenario, if we do, I don't really want school. But if we were to have it, I'm fine with it. Stop with all the flags. That's 4 false starts and 2 holding calls.
So that'll back him up 5.
Maybe stop trying to fake it on us. Just saying, you know. Not being critical, but maybe relax.
They go play action here on first
I took a
down.
bad route.
Throw left side caught by Butler. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate. Getting the ball down the field, gained
I'm
nice chunks of
like, I didn't
yardage.
change the sliders at all. I mean, I guess that's the good place then, where you don't change sliders, and there's always varying games.
49er touchdown.
If I lose to the Niners, I'm gonna have like all confidence sapped away from me.
And the Niners have taken the early lead.
Because this is my last home game for like 4 weeks.
The intelligence level of the guys up
And
front
like
blocking
7 of my last,
maybe the smartest guys in football.
no, 6 of my last 8 games are on the road.
Bit of athleticism and a whole
So,
lot of
I mean,
you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
it's gonna be hard. Like, this is my second to last home game.
If they're smart, they do.
That's fielded in the end.
And then the one I do get is against the frickin' Steelers.
All that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the
See, now I'm on the outside. I dropped 1 game against the Bills, and now I'm on the outside looking in.
Interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff.
Oh, you...
They all made
Should have been another touchdown, but I gotta get out of the habit of throwing bullet passes.
and they plan on
I got too comfortable with those.
formulating a streak.
Get way too
Well, after
comfortable.
December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose the Steelers. I'm probably gonna lose the 49ers, too.
So not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on
No,
the
just a-
passing situation.
The 4-kill, yeah.
Throwing
God
is
dang,
Mahomes
Boswell.
flushed out right.
Please! Oh, okay.
Incomplete.
Oh, for 3, that's not how you're supposed to start, Mahomes.
Secondary, when I watch them, these defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every
I think
pass.
Great contest.
I have, like, nothing to do. Tell you what, Zach, if I lose this game, I'm not gonna play another, but if I win,
Team on now.
I'll play
It's
one
this
more
sent
tonight.
away.
Good job, Nelson.
Knocked flat on
That sound good, Zach?
Oh, a big hit. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice. and
Let's
meetings
go,
talking about taking the
Babylon.
advantage, being the road team.
Oh, come on.
Opening, and there
Come
he
on.
goes. The 20, 10,
Ah.
49ers. Pierre Garçon. Sixth touchdown of the season. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tricky after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
They have 2 touchdowns before I even have a completion, let alone a first down.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
When in doubt,
And out come the Chiefs now.
give it to
Already
the
has some
tank.
touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly
You know,
does.
8 yards
A
to
lot of teams
170,
score
you know.
points. We know that, right?
Real
They
close.
have a script
Real
to score a
close.
game. And typically those scripts go between 12
Either
and
way,
25
honestly.
plays. Down 2 touchdowns early.
Give it, give it to the tank.
I think that they'll stay with
Another
it.
one.
I don't think they'll abandon it just yet.
McIntyre is averaging like 9 yards per carry.
Anything, at least 3
That's insane.
points, 0 off the board. And he'll give it here to his
Alright,
running
that
back.
might not
He'll
be
get
mine,
this
but
up only to about the
still.
33. Just a yard on the
That's an
pickup there, and it'll leave
insane
with a 3rd and 3.
average for running back. Especially with, like, it's not like I'm only giving him like a couple carries per game. I've been giving him a lot more lately.
Still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the
Alright,
clock,
if it's
control the
zone,
and that way
I'm
you
screwed.
control
If
the
not,
game.
Quar should be open.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. It's a
Shot
short
Quar.
one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some
Progress.
concern because
1 for
once
4.
you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that's when you
Steelers are 3 and 5 behind the
Back now with
Browns.
Charles Davis.
So your
Over
almighty
the
Steelers
Chiefs in possession of the football
are losing to the
as we
Browns.
begin the second quarter. And they've got it here with a first down.
So what do you got to say about that, Zach?
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Uh-oh.
And to the 42-yard line here.
I did not
Down
think
there.
they're going to cover underneath.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some wrap yardage, right? That run after catch.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing
Awful
yardage
blocking.
back near the 40 at the
Awful.
39.
Awful,
So he loses
awful
3
blocking.
yards there. Now 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Wheel route, maybe. I'm not. Unless Robinson, maybe. This play's not filling me with confidence.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
Of course.
And he can't
Got
hang
instant
on
pressure.
to it.
Injury timeout. Let's hope it was Mahomes.
He's known for his
Better yet,
best
Fisher.
defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Here's Garrett Swanson now. As he's on to punt for Kansas City.
And they get the ball to start the second half. Not a good game.
Gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines.
Please, I need a safety so bad. Okay. Okay. Get out of his face. Get out of his face. Coaching adjustments. You gotta start going for picks.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive.
Yeah, 1 play right down the
Maybe they just want to do that
field.
again.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's exactly how you want to
Loved
draw
it.
things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drives, exactly what
Oh, let's let him have a 98-yard run. Oh, dang. You weren't supposed to tackle him.
It was real easy last time. They can't expect that.
Hmm.
We'll see if it's that easy here. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it again.
My best offensive lineman.
To get away from the
And
end
he's
zone.
gone.
Sometimes you get just a little over-eager defensively when you've got people backed up because the mentality is to attack, take the ball away, or at worst, just keep them backed up there for your own offense. They actually use their aggressiveness against them.
Coward.
And hit them big.
Absolutely. Had him pinned on the 2. Not anymore. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move
Peters has
there,
been getting
like
burned
nobody,
recently.
now 2nd down.
It's like he disappeared after the Browns game. He hasn't done anything since.
Shift together here from the D-line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Beathard to throw.
Get him.
And he's taken down. A cheap sack.
Good job, Nicholas.
Danny Nicholas able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. He was
Good job,
trying to keep his
Good
eyes
job,
downfield.
Nicholas.
Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's
So we
open,
got
there is
7
no
minutes.
technique.
I'm gonna
Make sure you
try
hold
and
the ball,
rush
which
it.
is good to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And the punt goes out of bounds.
Try maybe get 2 possessions.
They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. So far they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed because you've got to have something to show for
Yeah,
being
no,
out on
3
the
punts
field.
are 3
Now,
punts. You know.
if you have a game
Just get,
where either side is
just loosen
scoring,
up the par,
3
you
punts
know.
isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you got to show better
Go
offense.
Kelsey. Go
Put
Kelsey.
some points on the board.
And he's going to get
There we are.
this one down right to the edge you the red zone of the chalk of the 20.
Again, same play.
That one goes for 36 yards. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Hill.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the
The second I threw it, that cornerback was coming in hot, and I set him up for a beating.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield.
So all I ask is do not fumble and don't throw an interception.
Executed well, and you caused a loss yardage.
All right. Well, there's the fumble I said don't do. You know, third and 26. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it.
Just get some yards, make it an easy field goal.
That's all you're looking for.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways
That's
to go
42. It's doable. It's not a lot of wind.
Certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
At least on the board.
This one through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14.
You're running over the Seahawks, Zach.
The uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And on the last
So man and zone are not working against these guys. I don't know what left. I don't know what's left to call.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Is that Chris Jones in man coverage?
That's what they're looking for here. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That crossing route is so effective.
Play
You hit
is
it
that?
just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
An interception would be nice.
Back to throw Beathard.
Or another sack. Keep racking those up.
He'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Ford, I do not know if I should keep you or not. I mean, you have 6 sacks, but I have like the most sacks, so I'm clearly doing something right. I don't know. I don't know about you.
Someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Right side complete to Butler. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
All right, this third down is huge.
10 back as that sets him up for third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
That's good. That's good. Back him up. Back him up. Back him up.
Boys for the 49ers might have jumped.
False start, offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The Niners on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Beathard.
Oh my God! Come on. He's already over 200 passing yards.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
So maybe if I can hold him to a field goal, only going to halftime, hopefully down 1 touchdown if I can drive down and make some magic happen. But, oh, God, is this bad.
Coming up at halftime, remember, we'll get you out to Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights
Pinch
and analysis.
the line.
That is, of course, unless you decide to skip him.
And for the record, encourage that.
Oh, well, if I didn't do that, he was gonna run. I'm just glad that he catched like he was terrified.
Right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. Doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move.
Is that a first down?
And they know it affects the defense because a lot of
Is that a
times
first
you get
down?
lost in coverage in the secondary.
Please don't be a first down. It'll be third and inches.
Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy
Third and
who's
short. There you go.
spraying
That's what I asked for.
probably because
You
of
know,
his movement out of the pocket.
that's all part of the play. You know, let them feel like they can get it running, because we've been doing really good stopping the run. That's a good plan.
They get you to jump.
Oh, come on. And another face mask. Good job, Simon.
A late flag here too. He may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard,
Simon,
15-yard inadvertent.
here comes rushing in here. You're going to take someone's head off.
You call it.
You're going to force fumble, you're going to take someone's head off. Babinow's going to pick it up and run it 90 yards. Fine.
Now Beathard. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at
It's like we're not even here.
A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Someone needs to get on Kittle. Someone needs to get on Kittle. Ford. So no one's on Kittle.
Beathard. And too much on that one. It's out of the back
Good job,
of the
Simon.
end zone, incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line.
Someone needs to get on Garcon.
Former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
No, go to Garcon.
Set up to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll go back.
Okay, Simon, you made up for it.
Yardage to the 5.
You made up for it, Simon. You made up for it. Do not hit the kicker. Do not stress this enough. Okay. So 17-3. Drive down, get a touchdown. 10-17. And I can work with that. I want points on this drive. If they score points on this drive, like if I throw an interception, God forbid another fumble,
It's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard
we're in trouble.
line.
I keep hoping Earl will break open one of these. He had like 2 kickoff returns during the preseason. I was messing around seeing how quick he was. So there's reason I have Earl back there.
I guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I say just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not 4 verts? One of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him.
What was that throw? He was there in front of you, and you threw not in front of him.
I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Hey guys, I got 15. All right, here we go.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes being chased out left. Trying to fight.
I was throwing it to Kelsey.
It's intercepted. Picked off by a
In
Kellen
how?
Witherspoon.
In what world? In what world?
That late in the
Ugh.
quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out to the
They're gonna get some more points off this.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go and half.
Those are adjustments. Tackling. Beat them into the ground. beat him into the ground. No mercy.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
How do you let him just sit there?
And he gets this inside
How
35
do you let him sit there?
Now a timeout signaled
There was
for, and
3 of you.
10 seconds to go before halftime.
Zach, I am doing
Down. Here's the field goal unit on
everything
trying to get
wrong
3
here.
before halftime. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And his kick is in.
Alright, I am down 17, and they're gonna get the ball first.
A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick.
Earl?
Able to do that, got it above the
Any
defense, and over the
magic?
post.
This will be fielded at the 6.
No?
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Alright, let's do my good old... apparently, I'm gonna do the good old wide receiver screen that always goes from -4 yards.
The last play here of this first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes.
Good blocking, good job. I really...
Complete.
Good blocking.
So we have reached. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Great blocking, even.
Both teams appear ready
20
for
to
the fight
3.
ahead.
This
We
is
resume
not
action here in quarter
what
number
I
3.
wanted. Babineau, make a
This
play.
is taken at the
Babineau.
3.
Alright, maybe not Babineau.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it
Pass rush
to
is
begin
fine.
this third
Sure.
quarter. This
Strip
is
ball.
sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it?
They
They score
always
here,
get so many
especially a
face
touchdown.
masks.
It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because
I mean, I'm down
what
3
you really
scores.
want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still
I
up
need
there and the game's going to go
defense
on,
to be
you know, you
amazing.
take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
That's gonna go
If they get
a yard,
a
and it'll be
touchdown
second down.
on this drive, it's pretty much game
Well,
over.
unsuccessful to start the second half. I'm not sure that you just totally abandon what you do running the football. Maybe you make some adjustments in your run game and do things a little bit differently. That doesn't necessarily mean you just go to the pass.
How is he that wide open?
Throwing the out route and
What are you doing?
it's Goodwin. The 15 yards there on the catch.
How? I run man, they're faster than you. I run zone, you just watch them. I am in the worst defense for this. 3 men on the line, 3 tight ends, and I got a sack. This game makes no sense.
He'll go down. They got him for a sack. Haloti Ngata with a great push up front. He picks up the sack.
Give me Simon. Simon, you're staying down here. I don't care. Back him up. Back him up some more. Back him up.
Flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So that one will be accepted.
2nd and 23, so that means there's going to be a face mask penalty.
The give left to Hyde. And he'll be brought
Is that
down.
face
That's
mask?
a face mask.
Yep, there it is.
Certainly looked like it indeed. Here come the
Thank
players.
God.
Personal foul. Face mask.
See? 2nd and 23. Why wouldn't there be a face mask? You know.
We looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because
The game is against me.
I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
A Tim Carey for Hyde. And down to the 36-yard line here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Welcome in, whoever is that second person.
Easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
They're just hunting me open. It's like the defense isn't even on the field. Oh my God.
And a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on
This drive has only taken off 3 minutes of the clock. It feels like the defense has been out here for about 2 hours. And anything and everything that could go wrong is.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah, there's another first down.
Down inside the 20 at the 19.
Oh.
Good enough to move the sticks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect.
They can run the ball. They've been doing it the entire freaking game.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They run again with Hyde on first.
Yeah, 8 yards. Yeah, great.
Close to the 10-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Doesn't matter how many times they're going to back up. The second they get over 2nd and 15, it's going to be a face mask.
They'll give to Hyde. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
They're pretty good spot
Oh, God.
this
So,
is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change.
oh my God, a defensive stop.
Backwards here, losing yardage. Back
That means
to
they're going to have to rough the
Cincinnati.
kicker or something.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on third.
Okay, that drive
down.
took up
Looked like those teeth
a
were
quarter of
really
the
sharp.
remaining time.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed him for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front. And
So they're up
inside in order to
20 points.
So 3 field goals for him here, and this last one helps him stretch
Hello,
out the
Ladora.
lead.
And he's been
I'm,
solid
just
as usual.
getting my ass
This is
kicked,
what you
you
need
know.
to do. Make
It is
sure
what it
you
is.
get out of every possession, and so far they've done a nice job of that.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
You know,
Now we take a glance at the offense as they
ready to
work
throw
their
some
way back
interceptions.
out for their first possession of the second half.
It is what it
In
is.
this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Solomon Thomas.
I don't suppose, did you guys give this team, super amazing steroids or something? How are they doing this?
Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And Hill with it over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup.
I'm going for this regardless. I don't care if it's 3rd and 25. I gotta go for it.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
I need 3 touchdowns, and my defense has only stopped them once. And I'm pretty sure even that was an accident.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Second down following the incompletion.
Please block. Please block. And no blocking.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the
Oh, I'm going to miss.
lose a yard, and it brings
Tardif
up
on the team.
third. To throw. Holmes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought
Job,
down
Morris. Way to
at the
block that guy that was
48-yard
doing
line.
nothing.
8 yards on the
Good job.
screen there, not enough. And
Oh,
an
would I punt?
Still ended up with a solid gain.
I guess they figured
Oh, the coach recommends you punt this ball away and go cry in the corner.
Go for it on fourth down. Mahomes gonna throw. That's out to
Hill is
right
bailing
side.
me out.
And he's gonna be out of bounds, but able to take
Thank
it
you, Hill.
inside the 40-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
It's the only thing that's working.
Pre-game, when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers, a few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of...
I did a little internet duder thing. Is it still streaming? I'm gonna go with yes.
Yeah, even for a talented
If it's
receiver,
not,
those are tough to hang on to.
whoops.
Time running out here on the play clock. On first down, Mahomes.
Great throw. Good job.
Throw incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. They'll run it here. This is Rodgers. And brought down, but not before they're inside. the
Oh,
25.
thank God Rogers is quick.
13 yards
Thank
there,
you,
the
Rogers.
Kansas City
Thank
first
you,
down.
Rogers. That looks like immediate death.
Another carry now for
Yep.
Rodgers. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time.
You know, line of scrimmage is over.
Quickly once more. The loss of a full
It doesn't
3
matter
yards,
that
and now
everyone's
second
tired.
down.
They're
Oftentimes,
fine.
winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe
They're
getting
just
out
being
physical,
lazy.
spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it
Robinson, do you have any
physically, you just have to
advantages?
win it by
Nope. You
position.
are
That may open
outmanned
things
in
up for your running
every
backs.
spot.
On second down, here's Mahomes.
Oh,
Oh, the ball comes out
hello.
on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't
So
a
third and
fumble.
13.
Chiefs on third down. Lack
I don't
of
think I'm gonna make
success,
it.
Just 2 for 7 to this point.
And I probably have to go for it if I don't make it.
From the gun, it's
So,
Mahomes. Forced out to his left.
oh my God, Hill, you're a god.
It's Hill. And he's able to pick up the first down before
Have I had a pass play on this drive that hasn't just been to Hill?
convert on third down, and that sets up a first
Completed pass plays anyway.
Mahomes now on first
Oh, that was no, please. Oh, thank God.
ball. And now this is scooped up by
No.
the 50,
That Hill's gonna make a tackle.
30,
So if this is,
10.
if that is,
Score, it's a 49er touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned.
so
for
I'm
six.
gonna throw. There's nothing to challenge. Oh, we're just accepting my defeat. Thanks, game.
A lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured,
Thing gonna
hurried, harassed.
Can I challenge it? No, we're accepting my defeat. All right, lovely.
The offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Only down 27 points, you know.
27.
Dude, that's just like 4 touchdowns. It's fine. I'll be fine.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now here
This
comes Kansas
could have
City.
worked
They are right now just ice
a lot
They have struggled
better.
big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
so tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Mahomes now on first down. Letting one go.
No, turn around to Newton
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted.
Oh my God.
Picked off.
And that's a great example.
I'm just gonna simulate whatever the heck's gonna happen on defense. Cause honestly, could it get worse? So they stopped him. So all they have to do is score 4 touchdowns in 6 minutes.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Another wayward
So
pass.
I'm not
Things started out
I'm not
poorly in this game, and
full
to
of
be frank,
confidence
they just
at the
really
moment.
haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better.
Believe it or not, not
One go deep for a Nunwa.
not filled with confidence. Oh man, I can't catch. Wow.
Second down, couldn't connect. Now it's third.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing is Mahomes on third.
Yeah, why would I get sacked? Yeah, I'm going for it. Fucking. Oh, Mahomes is hurt. No, it's not Mahomes. Thank God. No, I'm gonna go for it. Why not? You know, is there something to lose in this game?
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
There's only one person that's gonna. Rodgers, stay in block.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And able to find Conley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 23 yards on the pickup. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on fourth and long. He hits Rodgers in the flat. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And that'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, Rodgers has it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And quickly, they get
So many shits hit the fan this game.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Caught.
Struck some people. Nope, just go down immediately. That's
He'll
fine.
get it out to midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Why? I did not call a run play. What? Fuck it. Run play.
On third down.
Wow, it didn't work.
Rodgers. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Oh, Fulton's hurt. Yay! Offensive line got even thinner.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down.
It's probably good I have my worst wide receivers out at the moment. I heard they do best under pressure.
Buying time. Mahomes.
Oh, another fumble. Wow.
But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. Andy Reid
Fortunate.
for it, but it won't pan out. So they escape, so to speak.
I guess they got another field goal. Down 30, a minute left. I think I got this one.
And now here comes
I think I got it. I'm gonna draw with an amazing play that's gonna score 31 points.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time.
Yay.
And he's across for the touchdown.
At least now it's not gonna look as bad.
But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy.
I can't believe it didn't stop the clock, dude. We got that. So, yeah. So this did not work out well. I'm gonna drop to 4-5 in the season. I lose another stupid home game. Any bright side at all. I'm trying my hardest to think of one. I guess the fact that they're in the NFC conference, maybe? I don't know. That one did really well. I mean, Robinson did good, but that was at the end of the game. We lose 2 offensive linemen probably for a while. Defensively, we did good. We just can't get any frickin' turnovers. And of course, Mahomes apparently covers his gloves in butter before every game. So he drops everything. It was not a good game. Well, that concludes this session, and hopefully next week we can get on an upswing, because this was awful. Well, thank you guys for joining me, and hopefully it'll be better next time.